you have here is what comes in the box in the American Adventure Lab JL Fender retainer kit. It's 20 of these 3D printed bracket retainers, and you get 20 Nutserts or rib nuts, and you get 20 bolts to go in there. Here is what I am going to be used to install. It's a DIY rib nut install tool kit, if you will. It's an M61 by 50 bolt. I have previously installed Rubicon fenders on my JL Sport, and some of the brackets have started to come loose down here, and some of these are kind of hanging, and as you can see, we're in need of this kit. But it's also nice to have if you just want to be able to remove your fenders at any time easily and not have to deal with these damn things. First thing we're going to do is take our 10mm socket here and remove the two brackets in the fenders. Two bolts in the brackets. After you take those two out, here and here, there is another one hiding in the front, right there. Some people say to just grab this fender and pull on it, but if you want to save those clips, you might break it. This one's already pretty loose. One of these is absolutely helpful as well. You can kind of walk along and start to get them out. They seem to want. Like that. Let's try that other method. Alright, that works too. Some of those stayed, so we'll just use this guy to get the rest off. They say these fit right in on their JL but not their JT. They are a little tight on mine. I'm just gonna take a drill bit and clean out some of the paint. Too big because you don't want this thing sliding around. That seems to fit in there nice. So now that we know that the nutsert fits in the hole nice, take it out, take your DIY nutsert tool, which is your M150 bolt, your washers, and your 5/16 coupling nut. Take the nutsert, screw it on there, just like that. Stick that back in the hole. Take your wrench, 1/2-inch wrench, put that on there, and then take your 10mm socket and snug it down. If you did that properly, you should be able to pull the bolt out and have the nutsert stay. Just like that. Move on to the next one, same thing. Just to be safe, since we've never done this, we're gonna check with the wrench to make sure it's tight, but not over tightening. Seems like it would be good, but just to be sure. Just a few more turns on there. Seems to be good. Alright, this is what it looks like with all of them installed. That's a guide pin, doesn't get one. And then American Adventure sends 10 of these, and I'm assuming because this guy, you aren't able to pass all the way through due to bracketing in the back. So that's what all 10 of them installed looks like. If there's any of the white tabs left, just take your Fender trim removal tool and get those out of there. You won't need it anymore. Now that all the tabs are out, we're going to throw it back up here and get ready to install new brackets. Line up the guide pin. See how it's going to sit up against there. And you'll have your one plastic tab here. You can clip that one in. Now we're going to install the 3 10mm bolts back up into the brackets. Alright, the instructions state that one of these is not like the other and is marked with a gray Sharpie. As you can see, that one is set aside and it specifies where, and this is the passenger side. Looks like it's right before the curve of the fender, and that's where you use that tab. As you can see, there is the holes lined up with the gold Nutserts all ready to go. What happens is these tabs have little tabs to the back and then slide nicely up in there. And that's how that goes, and then you just install your screw on the outside of that. So after speaking with American Adventure Lab, apparently this kit's only meant when you remove the lower part of your Rubicon fenders here and split for their highline. They said I can still use it like this. You just don't need these ones now that you have all these solid mounts back here. But I figure with just a little modification, I can at least get 2 more of these in by just slicing this off here. Yep, just by doing that, now I have access to get that guy in there, and I can do the same with this one right there. This one we'll probably leave alone without hacking this thing all up, but now I have a clear shot to throw that in there. Well, as it turns out, it wasn't that hard with the box cutter to get in here and get this piece off. So now we have clearance for that one. That little tab comes off there, and we have clearance for that one. So not that hard to modify those if you're going to keep the lower part of your Rubicon fender. Now that you have your plastic from the inner fender high clearance, you're able to fit the 3D printed piece in here and the bolt, and just continue to tighten it down. And now that's what it looks like with the chopped of the inner piece and the 3D bracket against the back holding it in, and the bolts in place. Looks good. Now with this piece, you'll have to tuck this bracket behind here and it should fit in there nicely. You can hear that kind of snap into place. And now with the piece we notched out, you'll be able to slide your bolt over there. And we're still got plenty of room for another ratchet in there. You want to make sure you do these ones by hand so you don't strip out the nutsert by using an impact. Nice and snug. There you go. You can see how that guy looks on the back side. That nutsert nicely crimped on there. Good job, American Invention Labs, with this kit. Alright, and we just got this last one in here. Next to the bracket. Let's see, we chopped that right there as well. And it fit in there nicely. There's that one. That one, this one, and we're about to do the fourth one that we had to modify to fit, and we'll put that back. Same thing as this one. It looks like you'll have to slide this behind the plastic a little bit. There you go, you can hear that clicks in there. Nicely in place and being held up by the underneath inner plastic. It fits in there perfect, and we can clamp this guy down. It's nice and tight, nicely crimped on there. For the last piece, and they are now all in place, nicely holding down our fender and allowing us to easily remove it. Here, take it off. Is rock solid now. Pretty awesome. Thank you.